that door. Come on.
Wait a sec. Is that a ladder inside that vent?
Yeah, that is. It did. This sentence did not appear the last time we
Yes,
did it.
the maintenance ladder. I remember an agent using it to remove a package stuck in there.
Any way to bring it down?
Use my tablet. Listen, I'd like to amend for my behavior earlier. My tablet offers a variety of features that you may find useful.
So it's not just your research? You hid this from us?
No, these features seemed unrelated to the case. But after what we've learned, I'm not sure anymore. Let me give you access. Lend me your finger.
Hey!
I'm adding you to the authorized guests. You'll have unlimited access for an hour.
Oh, thanks.
Nice. Let's see. button. Surface.
What's this button for? Nothing happens when I press it.
That's an analyzer. It can list the detailed components of any object. For connected objects, it would display the information registered in the memory. But you can also put any organic matter, liquid or solid.
Oh, guess I'll have to put on an item I want to analyze?
Exactly.
Can I? Oh, it says 101. Oh, I will put a magnifying glass on top of a magnifying glass. A cheap magnifying glass with zoom ability.
Cheap, but good enough for me.
Cat fur. Gray cat fur with high potential of attracting fleas. To avoid this, use our brand new product, Flea Fleas.
Ads?
Research requires funds.
My apartment key.
Nothing. That thing of yours is broken.
It's just not in the database. This isn't magical, you know.
The map? Okay, nothing. Is this in your database? Made of heptamide. Contains unknown electronics.
Electronics?
I doubt it. The tablet probably detected itself. That happens with some reflective materials.
Oh, it's
Is
reflective.
that so?
So this thing is reflective. Wait.
This belonged to Leah. I'm always wearing it, so I never forget.
Okay, I cannot do that. What do you have to say about the toxel pill? Nothing. Cleaning bot? My stick? Okay.
I need to put a connected object or any organic item.
Right. What about this button?
Some gibberish.
Hey, that's my research. It's highly confidential and valuable.
Better not waste my time with this.
Right. Okay, here's
Yep.
the ladder.
Here's that ladder.
Are those glass?
A rudimentary maintenance ladder, more precisely. Doesn't really feel safe.
Why is this designed like this?
Do you access it sometimes?
Are you crazy? I fear heights.
And that's not a clue? Huh, Brok?
Mr. Brok, I think we can use that tablet to do medical searches.
Of course. This is data I've gathered myself, merged with a specialized local copy of the TriWeb. I have an offline access to information that the general public will never see.
Is there a specific topic you're interested in?
Let me think.
Burger.
Are you serious?
Very serious. Don't you love him too?
I prefer regular tube food.
You youngsters don't know what's good.
Anyway, here.
Made with 95% fresh ant. This is the most popular legacy food product. Punchy and mouth-filling. They're sure to make your elders happy.
Elders?
Elders.
Told ya.
Anything else?
Is there
I
a
can put in?
specific...
Nothing? Really?
Nothing comes to mind.
Maybe...
I need to put a
Oops. And I cannot type. Fine.
Okay. Time to explore.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Brok?
No other choice. We can't let any possible clue undiscovered.
No, I mean, will there be enough room for you to get through?
Hey, I'm not that big. You'll see. Oof, that's tight. Maybe time for a diet after all. Hey, what did I just touch? It's all sticky.
It's blood. He was murdered up here. Don't lick it.
Oh, it tastes good.
What do you mean tastes good?
I've lit it up for you.
Nice. Yep. That's interesting. There's tomato sauce. What's it doing here? I'll think about this later. Better get out of here before I get stuck. There's some kind of huge pipe at the top. Can't climb through there, I'm afraid. Then, I shall keep moving forward to reach the other side.
Okay, so I cannot control. And
Ouch.
here is Dr. Hush's
That's
room.
quite the drop.
I knew it. Okay, clue. Tomato sauce in the ventilation system. And Dr. Hush's blood stains are fake. Okay.
I need to understand something.
You're not the only one.
It's 4 things here now.
Sorry for earlier. Tell me more about your work.
Currently, I strive to improve the nanites' efficiency.
Could these be used to kill someone?
Probably.
Doubtful, but technically possible. With bad programming, they could destroy the host.
Ming was in the vent? I don't know. He did say he was afraid of heights.
But we've been working on this technology for a while now. This never happens. Although...
He's the only one that ate. Tomato sauce, yes.
Go ahead.
Destructive effects can happen if the nanites were mixed with
Spilled
specific
ketchup.
organic elements.
That's true also, but I think he spilled it in his room or maybe in the restroom.
Such as corrosive acid?
So, since their rooms are connected, it's either Dr. Ming or this robot right here. And I'm thinking it's this one because I don't know. I need more clue to prove it.
That would definitely leave some traces.
Could it be possible to destroy a body without external damage?
I think I encountered some plants with this ailment. I would have to
Oops,
check
sorry.
my logs.
Well, let's just assume it happened. How would we know?
The nanites are trained for survival. Once the host is near death, they leave. But they couldn't last long on the outside. You'd find inactive nanites less than 3 feet away from the body.
I'd better check the surroundings for any nanites in unexpected places.
How am I going to check that?
Can't see them with my own eyes,
Yeah.
but I'm sure I have the right tool for the job.
Okay.
I know it'll sound harsh, but do you believe Dr. Hush committed suicide?
No.
I can't deny that he had been acting strange recently, so I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Well, yeah, I guess we haven't considered that, but why would he commit suicide?
I just find it weird he would do this in my office.
Yeah, for that reason also.
Unless he really hated you. Do you think Tidy could have played a role in the murder?
I don't see how. He cannot access my office.
Yes? No, you said he cannot go through your door without your permission. Specifically, door. He can go through the vent.
Besides, Dr. Hush is his maker. He could never...
Hurt his creator directly? Yeah.
What if indirectly?
Let's keep some distance with that reasoning. My trust with technology is limited. A true detective never turns down any lead.
When can we expect the result of your investigation?
Well, no. I didn't finish interrogating everyone.
You sure did interrogate me.
I'll look around for clues.
You better find out the culprit, because I wasn't involved in this.
So looking for nanonites, right? Here.
A few nanites here on this hand, but not enough to conclude anything. He may not wash his hands often.
On the head?
Well, no fleas or ticks.
No. On the spot?
A fake injury with tomato sauce.
I like how the flavor text changed. On the
I
jacket?
detect 1 or 2 nanites. He may have caught a few after lying on the floor like this.
On his other hand, yeah, it's also black here. This is the clue that we have forgotten.
Whoa! His hand is literally covered by nanites. I better write this down. Whoa! His hand is... I better...
Right. What about this lamp?
Upon further and can't see
It's not
any of
very
those
clean.
tiny bots from Dr. Mink, though. No nanite there.
Right. Time to interrogate the guard.
Again? Gonna solve this myself. That'll be faster.
Then why don't you do
You
it?
better reply, man. Or care to become suspect number 1. Do you believe Dr. Mink has the profile of a murderer?
Possibly. I could feel the tension between them lately. In any case, I don't know what happened.
When not claimed, you'd have noticed if Dr. Hush had stayed in the hall. You hesitated. You didn't watch the whole thing, did you?
No way, man. I'm a professional.
But still a human. Don't you have to go to the bathroom sometimes?
I don't. Only the most capable are selected for this job. We can't afford to miss anything.
Can you swear it then? No one could have went by without you noticing?
Yeah? Yeah, I swear it. I was there the whole time. Watching.
Something else? You were watching something else?
He doesn't sound all that confident. Listen, earlier you affirmed Dr. Hush exited his office for the restroom. When did this happen exactly?
Can't remember. Sometime after I arrived.
This is crucial. I need you to be precise.
Hey! Do you know what kind of job this is? The same boring thing every day. No surprise, no action, nothing ever happens. Well, usually.
Oh, how lucky. Never mind. Make some effort. What happened the last time Dr. Hush exited his room? When and where did he go?
Told ya! Ugh, my brain wouldn't register such trivial things. But there's a way to find out.
The camera?
What's this?
The door monitoring.
What? You keep a registry of door openings? And you're only telling me now?
I thought this wouldn't be important.
Not important? How the heck are we supposed to run this investigation without all the information at hand?
Hey, lower your tone. I'm the boss here. This is highly confidential data. Only security agents are allowed to access the reading device, but I'll make a special exception. Check it. Come
how do I
on,
check it?
do your job.
What do you think I'm doing?
Don't know, and that's the problem.
What am I looking at?
This is today's monitoring. That thing records the time each door was opened. And some icons to differentiate an entrance or an exit.
I see. An arrow on the left for an entrance, on the right for an exit?
Yeah, there's also the identity of who opened the room. Everyone's recorded.
What about Tidy?
The maintenance bot. Yeah, tracked as well.
Okay, let's study this.
Right, so it has to be here. 4 left room, probably Dr. Hush's room. Then oh, I don't get it. So this is for the left room. This is the middle room, and the right room. So he left Dr. Hush's room to enter the restroom. Then what? Left the restroom and entered Dr. Hush's room. Then Dr. Hush left his room to enter the restroom. Then again, Bart followed him. Then over here, Dr. Hush left the restroom to go back into his room. Then he left his room again at 5:04. And that's it. He disappeared. So at 4:40, Dr. Ming left his room then to go into the restroom. At 5:04, he left the restroom to get back to his room. And then the guard went into Dr. Hush's room at 5:10. But he never left. I don't see it. He went into Dr. Hush's room, but he didn't go out. And then at 9 a.m. he went into Dr. Hush's room again. Oh, maybe because he was just standing at the door. Maybe that's why. Okay, so at 9 he checked Dr. Hush's room, checked the restroom, then checked Dr. Ming's room, then he called me. What is this? The bottom room. Oh, at 4:38 he exit the bottom room?
What's this fourth door?
The main entrance.
Wait, didn't you say no one came or exited the place today? Then how do you explain these records?
That was you.
At 4:38?
Yeah. Yeah. Look.
Wait! I know! That was me. I took my shift at 4:38.
Is that so?
So 4:38 at the same time here. Then he should have seen Dr. Hush then because he was outside.
Dr. Hush's room. If I'm reading this correctly, Dr. Hush was last recorded at 5:04, then disappeared. Wait a sec. Why did you open that door at 5:10?
Told ya, I check the rooms regularly.
Right after the doctor went out?
Seems so. My memory is confused.
Why? Why is he confused? Kinda weird, right? He only checked Dr. Hush's room at 5:10. Not the restroom, not Dr. Ming's room.
The restroom. A lot more activity than I expected. Tidy was last recorded entering there at 4:24. Nothing later, even in the other rooms. Dr. Mink's room? What a surprise. Despite the corpse being in Dr. Mink's room, not much activity was recorded there. Basically, Dr. Mink went out, then came back a little later. The time matches the restrooms. I guess he simply went for a rest? In any case, Dr. Hush never opened the door. Neither did Tidy. That doesn't make much sense, but at least it confirms Dr. Mink's statement.
Right here. Kinda weird also. At 5:04, Dr. Hush left his room. And also at 5:04, Dr. Ming left the restroom. And he said he did not see Dr. Hush.
That'll be 10 unis.
What?
Just kidding. But next time, avoid crippling my precious plant right in front of me.
He was having personal time. In the restroom, yeah. He
If
was.
it's that precious, I'm gonna keep it.
Oh wait, what? I have a flower now. Weird. Now time to interrogate the... I don't know how to pronounce it. Interrogate? Interrogate. What about this lamp?
This is the same model as the one next to Dr. Hush. I should take it.
Yeah, why do you take it now? You did not take it before.
Tidy, I need your help.
That's right.
Yup, yup,
You have nothing else
Tidy?
to say, huh?
yup.
Good boy.
Let's see. What clues have we gathered so far? The guy entered the lab at 4:38. Huh? What's this? The guy took his shift at 3. But he entered the lab at 4:38. That doesn't sound right. Dr. Hush had strange behavior lately, enough to commit suicide. Nana is on Dr. Hush's hand, and Dr. Hush and Tidy never opened Dr. Mink's door. Only the guard can access the door footage. Tidy was last recorded entering the restroom at 4:24.
Can anyone modify the information there?
Of course not. It's read-only, 100% automatized.
Good to know.
But it's weird, right? Because where was Tidy? Tidy exited the room and to enter the restroom, but he did not exit the restroom.
A pipe mail, which only goes one way.
Exactly.
The recipient for the pipe?
I
Odd.
thought I had it, but you totally destroyed my theory in an instant.
Sorry.
Don't feel bad. If it hadn't been for that fake blood, I'd probably have thought the same too.
Me?
So, Detective, how long is this going to take? Are you done investigating?
No, I didn't finish interrogating everyone.
I did not.
You sure did interrogate me.
Just a moment.
I'm not the...
I did not.
Got more.
Oh, the lie.
A mystery can only be solved by gathering truthful information. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Then why are you lying to me?
What are you talking about?
Don't play fool with me. Some of your statements are clearly contradictory.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, here it comes. They got to a shift at 3. Where's the other one? The guy entered the lab here.
Can you remind me, when do you take your shift?
3 o'clock, every day.
Interesting. Then how do you explain entering the lab at 4:38?
What? I didn't...
Check the monitoring. What's written?
4:38.
Besides, the arrow indicates an exit, not an entrance. You owe me an explanation.
All right, I admit. I did take my shift at 3. And the door was indeed open at 4:38. But I didn't lie. It was me. We're not only agents. We also do secretarial work. By 4:38, I received a call. We're required to pick up and reply to every call we get. But it didn't work.
What do you mean?
It's a high-security building, so external calls don't work well. The line was awful, all full of crackling.
I'm stunned that kind of thing happens in the drums.
But it does, if you ask me. No matter how they claim technology advances, nothing ever works perfectly. When that happens, I open the main entrance so the transmission gets better.
So, you stood at the main door for a while.
That's why he did not see Dr. Hush, I guess.
Yep.
He was facing backward.
Who was on the line?
Don't know. It was just music.
Music?
Yeah, Tech Dream.
This sounds familiar.
Of course. It's all the rage. It's really catchy, so I kept listening.
How long?
Oh, maybe a minute? After a while, I figured this was a spam call and hung up. I know what you think. Yeah, I looked away. But it wasn't much risk. The lasers were active. No one could get past, in or out.
But anything could happen inside. Oh, this is a major blunder.
Why'd you think I didn't tell you? Didn't think much of it at the time, but when you started your investigation, I recalled that moment. Please, I'm begging you! Don't tell anyone! That mistake could cost me my job!
Well,
Promise to keep the secret.
I won't tell anyone. I mean, must be insanely tough to keep watch all day at the same spot and doing nothing else.
I'm so glad you understand, man.
I would go crazy too if I were him.
Still, that's an important event for this investigation.
Sure. Oh, I hope my blunder didn't get the poor chap killed.
We shall see. I'm not done with you, though. How come there's no record of your entrance at 3?
Simple. I reset the statistics each time I arrive. For confidentiality, we're not allowed to store them for more than a day.
Interesting.
And I can't get that freaking configuration panel to do the job automatically. Must have been programmed by some crazy engineer who's not living in the real world.
I know the feeling. Didn't you mention you had no control?
It's all or nothing. There's no way to insert or edit data. Just remove everything.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Dr. Hush was safe and sound when I arrived.
Guess I'll have to take your word for that one.
Right, at this stage, judging from 450 to... No, that's not right. It's... Because it says on the screen that it was 510, not 450. I don't know what these things here. Under the guard can access the footage. The guard looked away at 4:38 for a minute. Crumbs on the ramp in Dr. Hush's room. What 2 clues are good here? Only the guy inspects the trash. No, it doesn't connect here. I'm missing clues, that's why.
Let me reconsider my point of view.
Now who's lying?
I'm missing important clues, that's why I cannot solve it. A new item.
Will Dr. Hush's lamp reveal some secrets?
Is actually Dr. Ming's lamp.
What?
Assessing the logs. Fatal shock at 5:10. He was shocked.
So, fatal damage early this morning? Curious.
So yeah, the lamp belongs to Dr. This one belongs to Dr.
Anything
Hush.
you can tell me about this lamp? It's supposed to be yours, right?
I guess. That's a connected object, of course. So there's data in it. You should check it.
Better take it then. Let's see what the supposed murder weapon has to say.
Suppose the following feature: alarms, speakers output, light, dry web browsing, and shock detection.
All necessary stuff for a lamp. For sure.
This device belongs to Dr. Hush.
Huh?
Maybe they exchanged them by accident?
No.
Here are the logs. There. Major shock at 11:02.
11:02. Wait, I think that was when we arrived.
Let me check. You're right. That's the only relevant information on there. So, is this the murder weapon after all?
We shall find out.
Yeah, 1102. Okay, the lamp in Dr. Minx's room belongs to Dr. Hush. What about the guard? Guard looked away at 4:38 for a minute. Dr. Hush. The lamp next to the body received a shock at 11:02. And the lamp in Dr. Hush's room had a fatal shock at 5:10. Okay, let me see. The lamp in Dr. Hush's room is Dr. Minx's. And it had a fatal shock at 5:10. The outlet. Where is it? Here.
A burnt power socket. Not too far from the body. Oh, I found
A gnat?
nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Found near the body. So this one has a shock. How do I check it?
Combining these two. Nope.
Nope. Yeah. Wait. Also,
This came from a weird plant in the hall.
do I?
I'm trying. That'll break it.
I've seen this somewhere already.
Cloven headset, bed, speaker, ladder, column. Box of nanite. The box of nanite. Wait. Oh, you know what? It was Dr. Hush. He must have crawled into the vent by himself. Then take the ladder to go down here. What's this? And touch the
Can
box
you
of
really
nanites.
insert such big things in a body without doing damage?
What you see on this table is actually a reproduction at 10,000th scale, to make them easier to work with. They aren't visible with the naked eye.
Must be hard to handle.
True, only a few experienced engineers, like myself, can...
Does pretentious go along with this job?
Can I inspect it?
Hey, there are tons of those tiny bots in there.
Did you really need a magnifying glass to find out?
You and Dr. Hush seem to have very different tastes. No wonder you didn't get along well.
That's not true. We did great work on our own sides.
Precisely.
What? Alright, let's get back to the investigation.
Again?
We have new clues now.
Let's resume our...
Oh, there's still one more. Where's the new one? Here, the lamp in Dr. Hush's room had a fatal shock at 5:10. Would this go open Dr. Hush's room at 5:10? No, I don't see the connection.
According to the records, you opened Dr. Hush's door at 5:10.
How? Why do these things have the connection?
At the exact moment Dr. Hush's lamp received a violent shock. Interesting coincidence, don't you think?
Shock?
Did you accidentally drop the lamp or something?
No, never touched it.
I've also noticed something unusual. At 9 o'clock, you routinely checked all 3 rooms. However, at 5:10,
Yeah, this
you
one.
only opened Dr. Hush's door. Why?
Oh,
You heard something inside? That's why you opened?
I remember now. I heard a noise.
I knew it.
Is that so? Might this be the sound of a lamp crashing down on the floor?
I guess that's possible. But when I looked inside, everything was normal.
Are you certain?
Yeah, Dr. Hush always keeps his room tidy. If that lamp was lying on the floor, I'd have noticed.
Was Tidy there?
I'm pretty sure he was down, charging.
What about Dr. Hush then? What was he doing?
You did not see him.
Let me think. I didn't see him.
Exactly.
You didn't?
Pretty sure of it. He wasn't in the hall either.
So he was already gone from his room.
He was in the vent at the time.
Yeah, must have been.
Interesting.
Art Meetimi Brok this Meetimi?
Do you wish to watch a livey?
Not now.
You're lying, but that's fine. Other actions are available. Say or think help to get a list.
Help.
Error. Unable to connect. Reverting to offline mode. One record found. Would you like to play it?
A record?
Help?
Why not?
I'm in the restroom.
That's Dr. Hush's voice. He must have recorded this by accident. That happens sometimes.
But who was he saying that to?
An accident.
Okay.
Got more questions. Let's keep.
Right. The Meetimi has a recording of Dr. Hush's voice and here, I need to settle things with the community.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm really fit to be a detective.
Dang it. I thought these two would connect. Live tracking stop at around 5.
Something doesn't add up.
No, didn't we did this one already? That's why I'm confused.
At 5:10, you heard a noise and looked for Dr. Hush, who wasn't in his room nor the hall.
Oh, and you did not check the other rooms.
Yeah.
Then the glaring contradiction is, weren't you worried?
What?
Think. You had no idea where Dr. Hush was, and yet you didn't look for him in the other rooms? Why?
You're right. I only started to worry about him disappearing at 9.
Because you heard his voice saying I'm in the restroom.
But I can't remember the reason I wasn't alerted earlier.
Well, I have my theory.
You do?
Yeah. This is the reason you weren't worried at that time.
Good.
We had
Here.
a strange discovery in the restroom.
Oh, music is getting faster now.
At 5:11, the Meetimi played a pre-recorded sample sounding like Dr. Hush.
What did it say?
I'm in the restroom. Ring any bells?
Yeah, sure it does. You're right. When I started calling for Dr. Hush, I heard him say that. The voice came from the restroom,
You assume Dr. Hush was in there.
so he wasn't.
This would be the logical conclusion, which then means,
Where was he?
The old man was kaput before that time.
Yeah.
let's not jump to conclusions and assume he couldn't be in the restroom either.
Whoa, that was quite a messed up day.
Oh, complete?
So, are we done?
Depends. Hiding anything else?
Right. We were just interrogating him, so we need to do it one more time with the other clues. With the other person.
Nope, all good. Still can't believe it. Why did this have to happen during my watch?
I've learned not to blame fate. Otherwise, I do it constantly. Just let me know if anything else comes to mind.
Sure thing.
Still dead. I'm afraid so. Okay,
They can solve
Stay-
Dr. Ming
I need to understand something.
here.
Are you done investigating?
Can't shake the feeling I may have missed some clues. I probably shouldn't make an announcement yet.
And now it's a corporate anyway?
be patient. This isn't an ordinary case.
Oh, too bad. All this stress is killing me.
I
I'll
don't
look
know.
around
Right here it says 510.
Tidy. 100% charged.
Is this not in the
It's
clue?
apparently been charging since 5:10 in the morning?
Yeah. I don't know why I keep doing this. Stay charging from 450. This is 510.
It's a parts for that's amazing. This could be
Doctor, he hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this. I remember him going insane once because I didn't put my coffee exactly at the center of the table.
Yeah, well, all scientists are a bit eccentric.
What do you mean? I'm not eccentric.
There's an exception to each rule.
You do have a point.
Brok 1, scientist 0.
Okay. He likes things to be where they are. There's a lot of clues. Dr. Hush is obsessed with tidiness and order. But look at its tablet, it's not in the middle.
That tablet might contain crucial information, but it's locked. I'd better take it.
Can I show it to you?
That's not mine.
Can you open
I
it?
know that. Just unlock it.
Only Dr. Hush can.
Well, fingerprint. Oh, paw print.
Hey, it works.
What?
Dr. Hush's tablet. It unlocked.
I'm surprised. I thought this wouldn't happen, considering.
Well, you thought wrong. Let's see what this baby has to offer.
Oh, he looks so sad though.
Looks like he transferred some data.
The Hush should have been talking. Wait, what do you mean? The Hush should have been talking.
Let me see. You're right. That's an external file transfer of his current project. AI update 302.305.zyl.
Is that unusual?
Of course not. We regularly transfer files to our managers. Although, the receipt address is obscured.
What does this mean?
I can't really know who received the file, but considering the metadata, this must be someone high-ranked. Wait, I just noticed.
Because means to be quiet. You and your pun.
That file was modified yesterday, but it was created in 3029?
6 years ago?
Well, that makes no sense. There must be a bug in the OS.
Do you think this might be linked to our case, Mr. Brok?
A
Yes,
transfer at 4:45. That must definitely be important.
indeed. Can I inspect it again?
Locked by a fingerprint reader. Who knows how many secrets transition through this device?
I guess I cannot.
So,
Do you have anything to say about that? Nothing.
So, you sure you didn't intend to use these to get rid of the corpse?
what kind of question is this? Even if I did, there's no chance I'd reply yes to that.
So, it's true.
No!
No.
Oh, what a mess. Hey, are my eyes deceiving me, or does this package contain red worms?
Yes. How do you think I do my experiments? I need living organisms.
I could use a snack. They're my favorites.
No way. Hands off.
Ugh, what a mess. Makes me wish for a pair of scissors.
Don't you dare.
I can't see anything unusual about these. Well, they're certainly not hardware you see every day.
I need
but
to reinvestigate everything.
I doubt they've been used to kill. I know. That's a death ray. You pointed it towards Dr. Hush, and bam! Dead.
Then you already died without knowing it, considering how many times you passed under it.
Oh, good point.
Drink.
Delicious.
Drain.
What? Wait! Don't do this!
Too late.
You have any idea what you've just done? This was my ration for today. Now I'll be all out of juice. I'll have to lick the whole surface of the sink this evening.
He's crying.
Yeah, I guess he's an addict.
There's an ad in the sink.
Hey, there's an ad stuck in the drain.
Anything else inside the sink?
Empty.
I'm sorry, Dr. Mink. Right, just be
Dr.
good.
Mink, when we arrived, I heard some music coming out of your room.
Well, it's in my best interest to put all my cards on the table, so I allowed myself a short, fun session.
Oh, and here I thought you scientists were just a bunch of workaholics. So, you were dancing?
Please don't rub salt in the wound.
What music?
Is that important?
Techno. Something. Tech time,
Might be.
right? Tech Dream, that's the one.
It's a very catchy tune. I can never get it out of my
It was in the clue as well.
Where in the room were you positioned when you were having fun?
Okay, let me figure it out. So somebody called the guard at that time, right? And the guard heard Tech Dream music for 1 minute. So it was the same time Dr. Mink was listening to it. Which means if, well, somebody has to be near or really inside Dr. Mink's room then.
I stopped when I heard you knocking and took a peek at the door screen.
Did you notice anything unusual by that time?
Wait. So you heard the music at around 11? Not around 4?
If I did, I would have told you already. I just heard you knocking, and then I opened the door.
Well, that's the short version.
That's when we saw the body, which just popped out of nowhere.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
What about this speaker?
Dancing, huh?
Go on with your investigation, please.
Hey, every detail counts.
Yes. Okay. We need to investigate it again.
I've seen everything there's to see.
Are you
Right.
certain?
Yeah. Are you certain?
Yes. I almost got stuck in there forever with no food.
Don't be silly. I would have sent some hamburgers your way.
That's everything here, I suppose, unless I can scan his tablet. The flower.
So, what's this flower?
Phonacy flower detector.
Phonexy? I wonder if this has particular medical effects.
Here,
Is there
Phonacy.
specific? Isn't that the plant lying on Mr. Guard's desk?
Yep.
I bet it caused memory shortage.
Okay, I don't quite understand why you need info on this, but you're the detective. I found something.
Phonacy belongs to the rooted variety. It blossoms twice every year after a period of...
What's going on?
Something's annotated below.
I tried mixing those Phonacy flowers with nanites. Programmed or not, it's no good. They cause the host's cardiac activity to slow down immensely, ultimately causing death.
Do you think?
Yeah, Dr. Mink must have written this.
Yeah. But could he
I need
have
to
used
put
it?
connected.
Could he have used it on him though?
That doesn't work?
Did you just put his tablet on my tablet?
Yeah.
Did you expect it to reveal the information inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good thinking, but his tablet is locked. The only one who could unlock it is Dr. Hush himself.
Is that so?
Do I get more information if I do that again?
So, a weird data transfer at 4:45. And that's all? I thought there'd be much more info on there.
Yeah, me too.
We don't
Let me
keep a
see.
lot of information locally. Once we transfer our files, most data is saved remotely, and local information is removed.
Great. Until the outside cannot be reached.
Right, so nothing else. Let's reinvestigate his room. The crumbs here.
What? Don't eat those! They're clues!
Tasty clues.
But I'm hungry.
The painting.
According to the map,
What are you doing?
Well, trying to see if there's a hidden passageway.
something's off.
What do you mean, Mr. Brok?
Just a hunch. Huh.
Ah, cut it? I don't have anything to cut it though. This is not a knife, this is just a rubber cutter.
Well, that's just silly.
Yeah. My apartment key?
Yeah. No.
I don't have anything sharp. This tablet? It is pointy.
Of course. I just need to know what I'm doing.
Can I ask you
I
to do
need
it? No.
I'll look.
The material? Maybe there's something sharp in there?
Parts for experiments, maybe? That's amazing. Not a single part is jutting out of this furniture. This could be called an organized mess.
Dr. Hush is a maniac. He hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this. I remember him going insane once.
Oh wait, we read it already, sorry.
Some kind of grease spot.
It's tomato sauce.
Oh! Did you just lick the floor?
Gotta be certain. Well, that's coffee.
Coffee. Let me check the entrance again. No, coffee.
I'm surprised to see only one cup in here. Doesn't Dr. Hush drink coffee?
He does. Actually, he always drinks his coffee in the restroom. I know him. He couldn't bear spilling a few drops on his precious materials while working in his office.
Ah, that's a contradiction right there.
But he uses auto-degradable cups. Throw them into the sink and they're automatically reduced into powder. I prefer solid cups. I don't care what they say about lack of hygiene or whatever. Coffee tastes better in it.
Just at least tell me that you rinse the cup.
Yeah, I can relate to that. How come you don't have a machine in your own rooms?
It's obvious. We're always working inside. Our health chip requires us to do a minimal amount of steps in a day. 3 round trips a day between our office and the restroom is enough to cover these minimal needs.
Along with some drugs, I guess.
The shower?
So, you take a shower each time you go pee?
Of course!
Isn't that a waste? We don't really need to wash and change clothes that often.
That's an interesting thought. I know! Maybe we could improve it by separating both functions.
Didn't you guys do that before you created this?
You would then have a toilet on one side and a shower on the other. That way, we could sell it for twice the price.
What is happening?
The cycle of modernity. Clothes. Ugh.
Right, smelly. So there's a button in here. What if I press the button? Medical?
Nothing?
Try pressing harder. Remember, this is for emergencies.
What if I keep pressing it? What if I No. Oh, there it is.
I heard a sound.
You sure? All I could hear was a bump caused by your fist.
Only one way to find out. So, where's the package?
Yeah, where's the package? Is it outside? Here.
An energy drink? You gotta be kidding me. Wait, I thought communication was out.
Hey, buddy, you pressed the emergency button, didn't you? Emergency calls are never cut off.
Oh, good. I'm always thirsty.
Oh, you know what? You know what I need to do? This. But just save it first.
Whoa! You broke the wall?
I barely touched it. Some paper-thin slab was obstructing this.
A hole?
Looks like it. And this leads right to your room, Dr. Mink.
Interesting.
I had no idea.
It's small. No one would fit.
Except for the bot. He is small.
I wonder if anything got through there, though.
The arms he has extended.
That's up to us to find out.
Extended arms.
On the other side, I can see...
Your bed.
Yep. Definitely Dr. Mink's office. There's a table with a box of nanites on it.
My precious nanites! Don't tell me someone used them.
Then I won't tell you. It's pure conjecture at this point.
No. There was nanite on his hands. So right here. So he put his hand through this hole to touch the nanites, and then what happened?
This leads to Dr. Hush's room. What a surprise.
I'm hoping you'll fix this before leaving.
What about your bot minion, huh? I'd like to see him try.
Oh, right. I forgot it could.
It can?
Of course. We wouldn't do that kind of laborious job ourselves.
Huh, for an instant, I forgot who I was talking to.
Yeah, look at this map.
Fortunately,
very
this building
thin
is
wall.
small.
Very thin wall right here. Right. I need to gather all the clues. I guess I have not.
Food. Nothing particularly.
Wait a minute.
Everything's gone. Everything has been looted.
What's wrong?
There should be hamburgers in there. I ate the last one a while ago. I should have ordered more automatically. Oh, I forgot. External communication is out.
You ate an ant burger? Tell me more about it.
How is that interesting?
You never know.
Well, I have some kind of ritual. I always have an ant burger while watching my science show. This morning I got pretty angry though. There was only one left, and it was already unfrozen.
Curious. Do you think Dr. Hush wanted to eat it?
Possibly, though he usually dislikes these, and it was in one piece. I bet he gave it a shot and then decided against it.
Yeah. I should inspect this further. Only one way to do it.
Couldn't you do this more gently?
I don't have all day, you know.
Little round things.
Looks like...
Little.
Pills? Yep. Definitely pills. Whose are they?
Don't look at me. I've never seen those.
Is Dr. Hush taking some medication?
That's highly probable. No one else lives here. Keep in mind, I've barely had contact with him lately. Maybe you should analyze them.
Good idea.
And what else?
Plenty of room now.
That.
I didn't have that one. A box of ants.
Right.
Coffee. That's all.
What's
No time to wash my hands.
Yeah, coffee.
Touching it could ruin any potential evidence.
Yeah. That too.
Coffee's inside the sink. coffee and said, "Oh, there's an ad here." I didn't see it. What?
That's a collectible ad. Inside, there's tons of coffee.
Right. We read it already. The trap. We knew that there's something there, but what if
I wonder if anything passed through here.
If there was, too late.
Yeah, we read it already.
That
The
paper
wrapping.
didn't get. Hey, that's the wrapping for McFlea's flagship ant burger, with extra tomato sauce. My favorites.
Extra, you say?
Any idea what type of plant this is?
The heck if I know. It's just beautiful and perfumed. Good enough for me.
Yeah, I'm usually the same, except when I need to investigate.
Right. Time to analyze the pill. Would be funny if we go in here and his body disappear. Where's the pill? Here. The restroom pill. This is an XL 500 pill in 1 BJ dosage.
Excel 500? Never heard of it.
Is
Pill?
there a specific topic you're interested in?
Yeah.
That's a drug for patients suffering from defective organs, acting slower than normal.
Interesting. No physical activity. This is the boost you need. Really boost your body to ensure you always stay up to shape and young as a spring chicken.
Sounds more like an ad than medication.
Dr. Mink, did you know your colleague took these?
No, but that does make sense. We don't exactly have a lot of physical activity. I don't take this. I prefer the all-in-one menu.
All in one?
It's regular powder food with stimulants incorporating the exact and appropriate dose of food based on our medical tracking.
Nothing surprises me anymore. Some gibberish.
Hey, that's my research.
Better not waste.
Which is kind of the bed.
Looks rough. You'd think such
They're made for higher productivity.
add spikes and it'd be perfect.
Here's this button for the ramp. Now I cannot investigate the ramp anymore, so press it again.
Hey, Tidy. Just a hunch. Did Dr. Hush put out that ramp for you?
Yup. For me. So I can access the table. Got made and modified. For me.
Is that so? Makes sense. Bots weigh tons and cannot jump over there. What's in there? Nothing in particular.
Check again.
What's in there? Nothing in particular.
Bot button, bed, material screen. I think I have investigated everything. What do you have to say?
in my place?
Turn everything inside out. We need as many clues as we can.
Daddy.
Do you know your dad? They took these pills.
Did your daddy take these?
Too late. Daddy.
You don't want to answer.
Please unlock the tablet for me.
Cannot. Only Daddy can.
Did he bug out?
What can you tell me about this lamp?
Dirty. Let me clean.
Dirty?
Focus. I need useful info.
Cleaning. Always useful.
What can you tell me about this lamp?
Dirty.
Focus.
I don't think I have anything else to show
Tidy?
you.
Yup.
Good boy.
What if I...
Tidy does not feel.
Wait, I didn't hit you. I just wanted to see if I could deactivate some things. Nothing, I guess. Still kind of weird. So 438. You heard Tech Dream.
A 9 a.m. record appears in all 3 rooms. It must correspond to the guard checking the rooms, looking for Dr. Hush. I'm asking again, who opened the main entrance this morning at 4:38?
Told ya, it was me. I entered the lab to replace my colleague.
Right.
Right.
Looks like he performed another check at 9, right?
Yep, that's when I realized Dr. Hush was nowhere to be found. I called the cops discreetly.
Okay. After Dr. Hush and Tidy, Dr. Mink also entered the room. I wonder if their path crossed there. Dr. Mink's room? What a surprise. Despite the corpse being in Dr. Mink's room, not much activity was recorded there. Basically, Dr. Mink went out, then came back a little later. The time matches the restrooms. I guess he simply went for a rest?
That's not where you take a rest, though.
In any case, Dr. Hush never opened the door. Neither did Tidy. That doesn't make much sense, but at least it confirms Dr. Mink's statement.
Okay, so no new clues.
I believe Dr. Hush was taking these.
So?
Can you confirm?
No idea. You fixed it?
Of course not. That's the other lamp. I wouldn't mess with evidence.
Then stop touching them with bare hands. That must have hurt.
Obviously. He's dead.
What if do you want me to use a magnifying glass on it?
Wait. How come there's a ton of nanites on this particular coffee spot?
Okay, and what's the other one? Oh, the sink. Really, did you want me to use the magnifying glass on it? That's why.
The heck?
More nanites.
It's full of nanites stuck in that sink. Not only this, there seems to be some kind of flower. Dr. Mink must have flushed some experiments.
What? No, I've never done such a thing. I have my own sink.
Then, what are they doing here?
Beats me.
I feel I've got all the hints I need. Time to gather, everyone. Let's talk to Dr. Mink.
Right. So, those 2 clues definitely change everything, right? So the nanites was in the coffee, and somebody poured that coffee with nanites into the sink with the flour. So supposedly the flour was mixed into the coffee, and we all know that it is poisonous. It is deadly. Mixing furnace flowers and nanites can cause death, so that our murder weapon right there. Coffee staying on the floor in Dr. Hush's room. The thing is, he only drinks coffee in the restroom. So why is this in his room? Fake wall between the scientist's room. I would say Bart extended his arms and took the nanites. Dr. Hush designed a ramp for Tidy to access the workbench. Nanites on the coffee stain. Yeah, the Hush room, and nanites in flour in the restroom sink. No, then why does his paw have nanites? Dr. Hush take Excel 500, which boosts body activity. Dr. Hush always drinks his coffee in the restroom. Dr. Hush's tablet transferred AI data at 4:45. Detective music at 11. The ember was already unfrozen.
I need to understand.
Are you done?
Yes.
Yes.
Impressive. Let's begin then.
If you don't mind, Mr. Brok, this time I'll stay silent and listen carefully.
It's okay, we need opinions.
As you wish.
All right. We're all ears.
Okay. After studying this case very carefully, I have reason to believe that the person who murdered Dr. Hush is...
Hot. Wait. Oh, I forgot to say.
I'm taking it back. I don't think I can prove anything at this point.
You gotta be kidding.
Well, we're adjourned. So,
I'm ready. Gather everyone.
All
It-
right.
It's odd. It has to be odd.
If you don't mind, Mr. Brok.
Ott, you did this.
Very funny, Mr. Brok.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Your little colleague here? You sure?
What? You can't be serious. I arrived here with you. How could I?
You escaped my vigilance for a minute. More than enough time to enter this room and kill Dr. Hush.
That's nonsense. You're the one who opened that door.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Please, people, you've got to believe me.
I hate to say this, Detective, but I really don't see how he could be involved at all.
Am I making a mistake?
You are. It's all ridiculous. Yes.
Well, I'm the detective in charge here. I'm the one who decides.
What? That's abuse of your power. You don't even have a single piece of evidence against me. And what would be my motive?
Ott, I arrest you for the murder of Dr. Hush.
This can't be happening. I'll complain to Uncle Wes.
Do it if you please. That doesn't change the truth.
You are the worst detective I have ever seen.
Yeah. That's what all criminals say. I called Wes to inform him what happened. He wasn't so pleased to learn his nephew was responsible of this murder. Of course, he wouldn't believe me. Instead of putting Ott in jail, I'm the one who almost ended up there. I barely escaped him. Darn it. No way I'll spend the rest of the day in a cell again. That's what I get for doing my job.
So let's see. Dr. Hush. This tomato sauce was irrelevant. But we all know that he was killed with flour and the nanites. So his paws, they have a lot of nanites. It was all over his paws. But he never drinks coffee inside his room, and the coffee was mixed with nanites. And there are traces of the coffee, nanites, and the deadly flour in the sink. So it's obvious that he was drinking coffee in the sink, mixed with the flour and the nanites. He died in there. Then how was his corpse transferred back?
Sorry.
Are you?
We need time. Okay, that has just tablet transferred AI data at 4:45. It was something before the 5 a.m. Right, let's see. So, Dr. Hush, here. Dr. Hush left his room to enter the restroom, and then Tidy followed right after. Then he re-entered. His room at 4:38. Along with Tidy. That's why there's no record of Tidy entering his room, because they were going together. Then he left his room at 5:04, but the guard did not see it. Sometime at 4:38, the guard was listening to Tech Dream music. So at 4:38, he left the restroom and then went back into here. This is when he was already dead and the guard did not see it. And Bart here transfers his body from the restroom into his room. That doesn't explain this one though. Unless Bart put his paw onto the door to make this, but yeah, and then go back into the room. Then something about the lamp caused a noise to make the guard go into the room at 5:10. Shocking. Why would... Why though?
This one was on the shelf in Dr. Hush's room.
Can I see that clue again? Yeah, the guard heard a noise in Dr. Hush's room at 5:10. Ooh. The lamp in Dr. Hush's room.
Will Dr. Hush's lamp what?
Fatal shock at 5:10. Why?
So, fatal damage early this morning?
But the thing is, the guard did not see this lamp anywhere.
Curious.
So we need to get back in here. So we all know that there's a vent connecting these two locations together, and the lamp was right here. It made a noise, and I thought that it was something, that the lamp was dropped, but it's not. Unless, well, I guess unless it fell right here behind these tables. That's why the guard did not see it. So it fell. Then Bot transferred his body through the vent here into here. Drop him down. Because, yeah, Bot cannot jump. But if he... No. It's kind of weird, right? Because... Can he climb ladders? I guess he can. He can grab things. Alright, that's it, I guess. That's everything. I would say it's Bot. I just still don't know why his hands is covered in nanites.